today. Well, no. You're fine today.
I love it here anyway. I don't care.
First of all, before we start the clock, a couple of unofficial points. How was your personal appearance at the courthouse in Jersey City?
Can I show you something?
Yes, quickly if you can.
Quickly. Oh, you ever see a fat lady run?
That's a loaded question, Aunt Mary.
Hey.
The show.
Wait, actually, I got two things
All right, so you got a shirt
Here,
from them?
show that.
All right, this is...
They said if you want it, you can keep it. They'll give me a new one.
Thank you. I could have used this 10 minutes ago.
You couldn't. Well, look at that. He won, too.
Hudson Pride. And you got a hat for Bob.
And this is a parcel, authentic for when you do the mailbag.
Oh, for the mailbag.
And that's for my son-in-law, Joe Petrozola, in Schenectady, New York.
Okay, and Paul Shabelson told me you've requested to be here when a certain guest is here. Who is that?
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Who?
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Come on.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Engelbert Humperdinch.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
said.
You can be here. You can be here.
I could be older
Oh, you know what?
I do him.
Call him Jerry
Do him,
Dorsey.
do him. Let me hear you.
Please release
That's what I love.
me, let me go.
Well, we don't need him now.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, let's start, Aunt
I'm
Mary.
not saying that out loud. He may not let me.
Yeah, you already did say it.
I think we already started the
We're on
clock,
time.
Oh, are we?
No.
Oh, that's what it's short. I'll give you the cake first.
No, that was Tom going to the shower clock.
The movie is Congo. Aunt Mary saw the movie. What briefly is it about, Aunt Mary?
It's about gorillas.
Gorillas.
Yes. And a couple signs. And one sign says he teaches one of the gorillas how to speak. He was adorable, too,
Okay.
you know.
How does
And-
sign language speak, kind of?
No, he says, you put a thing on his wrist and he says, home, you know. And he
Yeah,
you
so-
went for it,
so
Laurie.
butt out,
Don't
okay?
butt in, Laurie. I don't butt in when you were walking. Did I?
Yeah. She wouldn't do that if she just put on a few pounds, right, Mary?
Aunt Mary, don't mess with me.
Watch, I wear a hard pack.
Oh, yeah. I have bunions, okay?
Wait, don't you want to hear about the poor monkey? I'd love to. He also drew.
Cat fight.
So anyway, the scientist, he looks around the wall and he sees all the forest, and
Yeah.
he realizes that this gorilla is lonely, so he brings him, he's going to take him home. At the airport, what are you laughing
Well,
at?
it sounds like they're dating now.
Yeah.
No, he loves the monkey. He feels sad for him.
Yeah.
So anyway, at the airport, he meets this other
There's a
woman
joke
doctor
here somewhere.
scientist. So she's looking for a boyfriend who got lost in the forest.
Right.
So she's going to, but she's also looking for diamonds. She's no fool.
Okay, yeah. And the one that her boyfriend promised her. no
Yeah,
doubt.
they're a monkey's best
Nah,
friend.
he gives this thing. She finds this thing.
Well, let's take a look at a clip. 'Cause
Yeah.
at this point in Congo, some of our heroes are surrounded by very, very mean gorillas.
Yes.
They're testing their perimeter.
How intelligent are they?
Gorillas are very smart, but they're not aggressive. These things are very aggressive.
I'd say they're smart. They're too damn smart. They're out there. But what are they doing?
Monroe?
Can you do Elmer Fudd hunting gorillas?
Oh, here comes another big guy through the bushes.
All right, so how many cakes do you give Congo?
I get. Can I do it with this?
Yeah,
or just,
yeah, sure.
Okay, good. Where's my
I'm
fork?
guessing it's these 5.
Okay, good. Well, I'm not dirty any dishes. Here, 5 pieces of cake. I thought it was wonderful.
Wow.
And you
Congo!
know,
Wait,
there was
just-
some violence, but seeing the gorillas, I think kids will like it too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody likes gorillas.
As long as it's a
As long as
monkey
they're
who's
far
not like
away.
a human, the kids will love
Hey,
it.
bananas and cake for them. What
Yeah.
more could they
That's
ask
right.
for?
5 cakes.
Yay!
Congo! Thanks, Edgar.
Hey, I showed you the parcel hat. I showed you the shirt. Now, if you want the shirt, you make keep it. It's comfortable.
Thank you.
But that's up to you.
Thank you, thank
You
you.
want it, you can wear it after the shower.
We'll talk. Well, and
Okay.
you got to patch things up with Laura.
Yeah, we got to make it during the
Lori,
break, Aunt Mary.
my granddaughter loves you. She can't wait to come see
Mary
you.
Rose, I know. Listen,
I know. I even got a communion
We'll be
certificate.
right
right
back.
back,
We'll work it
and
out.
we'll talk about it in the break.
Okay, good. Are we on
Coming up,
Okay.
shrimp boats are coming on breakfast time.
Couple self.
An acquired taste.
So then I said, hey, you're a dog.
It's 8 minutes to the top of the hour. Welcome back to Breakfast Time with Tom, Lori, Bob the Puppet, and me, Jim. I'm the announcer, and here's Lori.
See, the gorillas didn't
Bob.
actually talk. There was a thing on their arm that interpreted the sign language. They just talked. This is all I was trying to say.
Don't give it away.
Yeah, but she didn't bother you when you were walking, did she?
Let's go to Biloxi, Mississippi right now, where Jillian Hamilton is spending her morning on Biloxi Bay, actually on a shrimp boat. And this hour, we're going to see what the requirements are to go shrimping. Hi, Jill.
Tell me what she says. Repeat what she says. Okay, Tom
She said
and
the
Lori,
gorillas
we have
spoke.
no technology to help us hear you, so I'm just going to go through with what we have. We were talking
Just like usual.
to the assistant police chief earlier, Frankie. You know, I'm about to get on this fishing boat, this shrimp boat, and I see all the fish. They look so sad. They're not living anymore, but the fishing industry is so important to the community of Biloxi.
Yes, this is the
The
main
shrimp
event for
looks
Biloxi. You know, the
sad.
fishermen get to go back to work and make a living. Good for the factories. They put people back to work. And it's good for the residents and the tourists of Biloxi because you can buy shrimp at a great price here.
Okay, thanks so much. Here we go. We're about to go on
That was
board.
a humanitarian
Walter
ditch we
here.
just gave.
First day as an officer with the Biloxi Police Department here in the Seas. Now, we're on Randall's boat. Randall was so kind to take a minute and help us show us around the shrimp boat. Now, Walter, you're an officer. You'd come on a boat in order to check out a boat. What is the first thing that you would do?
I would introduce myself that I'm Officer Ross with the Department of Wildlife. Mr. Randall, could I please check your shrimp license and your boat registration, please?
Okay, so now Walter would go inside and he would check the owner's name is Randall. He would check his license and also the boat registration. Now, you need a license to fish for a specific fish. In this case, it would be shrimp. And you would also need a license from the state. A Louisiana license would do you no good here because you're in Mississippi. Can we see it, Walter? How does it look?
I'll come and step out
You
of
can
the
hold it
vehicle.
up the camera for
Flash.
us.
This is a sticker that he would display on his cabin so we wouldn't have to go through the trouble of board and would see the sticker was valid for 1996. There's also a card that goes along with it where it shows that he paid his money and that he is a Mississippi resident. His boat registration for the state of Mississippi looks like a credit card, and it's printed on a plastic card that holds up for water.
Okay, so Randall's okay. Now, Randall, if you could come over here. He wants the papers back first. Randall, come over here. I see that here you have some shrimp. Can I pick them up?
Yeah.
Okay, you have some.
pet 'em first.
You have some shrimp, but you also have other types of fish in here. What are you going to do with these other fish, and what kind of fish are they?
Well, we discard them back overboard, and the crabs eat them, and porpoise, and, you know, and it's just a circle, you know. They eat it, and they stay alive, and...
Okay, so you might give them to the crab. Now, also some other things that Walter might check would be something like the length of the net. You can see over here, Lincoln, our cameraman, could show that this is how they would scoop up not only the shrimp but other fish. And what is the length of the net? What are the requirements for the length of the net?
The length of the net, if they're pulling double rigs, the nets cannot exceed 25 foot on the cork line, 32 feet on the lead line. If they're pulling one single net, it has to be 50 feet.
Okay, and Walter would actually measure that in this case. Now, in our last 15 seconds, Randall, you've been you've shrimping for how many years now?
Well, what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of like pleasure shrimping, you know,
For the fun of it, and you've been doing this for many years.
Yeah, I've been doing it. I was born and raised here. I've been doing this all my life. Oysters and shrimping and all.
And it looks like a promising season. They've gotten a lot of shrimp, but you can see that their boats all on the coastline. They're all out there. It looks like a promising shrimp season in Mississippi.
Great. Thank you very much,
Yay.
Jill. I know you can't hear me, but what?
Yay.
You know, the cameraman didn't look too happy either.
Go to break.
Fred Travelina does every character he's ever done, time permitting, coming up on Breakfast Time.
Every night.
A minute to go. Here's the whole gang.
Yay, whole gang.
Joan and Lydia Weiland's scheduled segment has been rescheduled for another show. They were bonding with the hissing cockroaches. How about a hand? Let's say a quick hello for a wave from our road warriors under Fresno, California. JD, nice stuff under there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much from the Frosty Air underground tunnels, underground gardens in Fresno. Thanks, Nick.
All right, JD.
See you guys.
Jillian in Biloxi Bay, Mississippi. Jill?
Yep.
Thanks to Mississippi Wildlife, Fisheries, and Parks, and of course the Biloxi Police Department, the Marine officers. We had a wonderful time and happy shrimp eating from Mississippi.
Is Patricia still power walking out in Madison Square Park? There she goes. She's left everybody else in the dirt.
She's got long legs. She's a maniac. Tomorrow we've got Connie Stevens on the show and Megan Mullally from How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
And tomorrow I'll challenge Fred to a floss-off.
Bye. Have a good day.